What's up, race fans? My name's Owen, and welcome back to the Ben Fender podcast. And in this one, I will be reviewing the Michigan race. Alright, so before the start of the race, Noah Gragson has been suspended indefinitely by NASCAR and Legacy Motor Club. So he will be out he was out for this race and maybe more. Who knows? But Josh Berry will be filling in for him. And with that being said, what he got suspended for, I feel, was a little harsh. But with him being in a sponsor-oriented activity, it is justified. But what he did, that for all I know, was he liked an offensive tweet. I think he then like unliked it, but the damage was already done, so he got suspended for that. That's why I think it's a little bit harsh. Because, I mean, I like stuff all the time that I don't mean to. He might have been just scrolling and accidentally tapped it. That's probably what happened. And he's getting screwed for it. So, sucks for him, but yeah. So getting on to the actual race. So there was a couple cars that went to the back of the field, which were Austin Hill, Corey LaJoie, Josh Berry, and J.J. Yeley. So getting on to the actual race, stage 1 was 45 laps. And it was a rain-delayed start by a little bit. But, as that being said, Christopher Bell and Ross Chastain were on the front row. Ross Chastain ended up taking the initial lead. Then Kyle Busch spins and hits the wall, bringing out the first caution, and Busch is out of the race. After that, Christopher Bell wins the race off pit road, but Martin Truex Jr. stayed out, so he takes the lead. And then Chase Elliott loses the back end and hits the wall, bringing out the third caution. He is also out of the race. William Byron won the race off pit road. And then at the end of the stage, Byron actually blew a tire and hit the wall, bringing out the third caution, which ended the stage. He wasn't out immediately, but he did end up having to go to the garage. I believe he didn't. He ran out of his crash clock. So with that being said, Martin Truex Jr. ended up winning stage 1. And at the end of stage 1, there were 2 out at the time. Going on to stage 2, it was 75 laps. Chris Buescher won the race off pit road, but Alex Bowman takes the lead. After that, Josh Berry slams into the wall, bringing out the fourth caution, and Berry is out. After that, Christopher Bell spins, battling for the lead, and brings out the fifth caution. Tyler Reddick takes the lead. And then we had a caution for rain, so that was the sixth caution of the race, and which it ended up being red flagged, and the race was postponed till today, which is Monday. So after they got back racing today, Martin Truex Jr. was leading. Then Bubba Wallace takes the lead. Then Martin Truex Jr. takes the lead. Then Ryan Preece gets a flat tire, bringing out the 7th caution. And during this round of pit stops, Denny Hamlin stalls on pit road. He ended up getting it going and had a decent finish. After that, Bubba Wallace takes a lead. Then Suarez takes a lead. And then Martin Truex Jr. Passes Suarez at the line to take the lead and end up winning stage 2. Alright, so at the end of stage 2, there was only 4 cars out of the race. Going on to stage 3, which was the final 80 laps of the race. Martin Truex Jr. won the race off pit road. Then Chris Buescher takes the lead. Then Todd Gilliland gets squeezed into the wall. And then Chase Briscoe gets into the back of Bowman, who spins, creating the 8th caution. Bowman stayed in the race for a little bit longer, but ended up having to retire. So Bowman, as a result of this crash, is out. After that, green flag pit stop start. So Martin Truex Jr. takes the lead. Then Tyler Reddick has some right rear issues as he pit and then had to pit again because the lug nut wasn't on or something. After that, Ryan Blaney takes the lead when Truex pit. Then Keselowski took the lead when Blaney pit. Then Larson took the lead when Keselowski pit. Then Ty Dillon took the lead when Larson pit. Then Austin Dillon took the lead as his brother pit. Then Chris Buescher ended up taking the lead and had an amazing battle with Martin Truex Jr. going to the end there. And Chris Buescher ends up winning in back-to-back races in his 2nd race of the year. So the top 5 were Chris Buescher, Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, and Kyle Larson. And Kyle Larson was the only one of the Hendrick cars to actually finish this race. And yeah, this is the first time since Matt Kenseth was driving that the 17 car had gone back-to-back in racing in a season. So, good on them. All in all, this was a pretty good race. Pretty entertaining with all the spins, which I know some people don't like the spins. And it definitely wasn't the easiest to pass, but somehow Truex was passing everyone like they were sitting still up until the last like 20 lap stretch where he could get close to Buescher, but he could not pass him. Buescher also did a good job holding Truex off. Did all the right things. So, all in all, I would probably give this race an 8 out of 10 on my fun scale. But, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. As well as go check out my other channels, one being my main of Fan Rantan, where I do like gaming and like pack openings and Lego stuff. And then my second one, which is a D&D channel, where I play Dungeons and Dragons with my friends. That is called Drunkards and Dumbasses. Go check those out, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.